Oh, Andrew, are you streaming my stuff? Are you streaming my stuff, Andrew? Are you threatening people that you know when you're gonna call jobs? You must work for somebody, Mr. Kramer. We're gonna call them, and you. This is what you do. You get people fired from their jobs because you can't handle the truth. You're streaming my stuff because you got nothing to talk about anymore. Nobody did anything but yourself, Mr. Pandrew. Andrew, don't sit there and play dumb. You haven't threatened anybody. We've been watching you for 5 years run your mouth, threatening people. They don't know who you really are. All this stuff. Nobody's talking. You ain't going to pull that shit with me. He's talking about my son and everything. Everyone's talking about your son, Andrew. Everyone. And you. You ain't going to pick out me because I'm disabled and retarded and think you're going to get a free pass. Right? You just streamed my whole stream. That ain't from July. That was just what I did. No, I could strike you, but I'm not going to because you're going to get me views and subs over here and people coming over here, and you're going to do exactly what I want you to do, Andrew. You're going to do exactly what you want. You're going to break the laws. You're going to try and get info on me, which you ain't going to find none. You're going to try and get me fired from my job, which my job is, well, let's just say, don't worry about my job, Andrew. You should get one yourself. Let's see what Debbie said. Yo, and we're back. Yeah, he's streaming my stuff. He's over there running his mouth. I'm afraid to be on camera. Well, let me tell you something, Andrew. It's obvious you haven't looked at my videos, have you? You haven't looked at my list that I have. I've been on video for a long time, Andrew. 15 years I've been on YouTube. Making videos, singing songs, playing guitars, doing all kinds of stuff, Andrew. It's obvious you haven't done your homework, Andrew. It's obvious you haven't done your homework. You want to know who I am? I'll tell you who I am. You don't have to search into people. And now you're going to try and get me fired from a job? Go ahead. Right? Go right ahead. Get me fired from my job. I know these subs, the 680 some subs over here ain't shit. They don't mean shit. They're nobody. No, I didn't say anything that I was a cop, Andrew. So don't sit there and try and do that. I'm not a cop. We do things that, well, police can't do. But then again, I'm acting. Hello, Cyber Warrior. How you doing? And that's it. You read the title, the Movie Music Channel. That's what we do. I also do crime. It's obvious you haven't seen them channel or them videos either because you didn't check the video list. We do a lot of stuff here on this channel, but what we don't do is fall to, oh, you're going to sue somebody, you're going to get something, but shut up. Okay? Can you do that? Everyone's talking about your kid, Andrew, and the facts are if the police want to talk to your son and he don't, then that makes your son look different. I don't want to talk to your son because I can give two shits about your son or you. Andrew, you don't have to look far, punk. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. Ask them. Now, I'm pretty much sick of this baby ass shit. You're just trying to find somebody. Are you related to me, kid? I don't know. If you are, do me a favor. Get out of this drama crap. And yeah, I do videos on crimes, and some of them got thousands and thousands of views. But I did them crimes, covered many cases. Gabby Petito case, also the Summer Wells case. Numerous cases. If you would have did your if you would have did your history and looked at the channel, you'll know that I have over 5,000 videos. And I deleted over 2,000 of them. And I know my longest video on YouTube is only 9 years old, 10 years old. But you're not counting the 2,000 of them that I deleted because I was copy striked for music, playing music on my channel, covering songs, and I had to take them down. So I've been on YouTube for a long time there, buddy. You could do all the checking you want, but I want to thank you very much for letting us know exactly what you do. That's what you do, is you pry into people's lives. It don't bother me. You can look as all as you want. You ain't going to find no pedo shit on mine. And you try and make that shit up, the government already knows how pissed I will get. I built a company, you bitch. And you try and take it or wreck it, I'll bash your fucking brains in. And the fucking government knows it. So why don't you get your fucking faggot ass in that car? And why don't you come to Indiana and play with some boys? Okay? You threaten me again? You fuck with my family again? You threaten even to do anything to the Kramer fucking name? I'll beat your fucking brains in. There you go. And don't play dumb, Andrew. You've been threatening people on your channel. Don't act like we don't know you. We've been watching you for a long time. You've been threatening a lot of people, a lot of women. You've been scamming. You made a lot of money off of this little girl. And it ain't about the little girl anymore. It's about your pride. It's about your punk ass shit. And homie, don't fucking play them games here. Maybe where you're from, but in Chicago, I don't. And this ain't acting anymore. I ain't going to stand down like the rest of these YouTubers. And no, don't do anything. Look at it. He's a dark. Look at this. A Pentagon on him. I can give two shits about the devil. I got no place for the devil. I can act just like you, Andrew. That's what you've been doing. That's what you've been doing. Acting like a tough guy. Yourself, Andrew. You want us to play the videos back, Andrew? We've been watching you for many years. Many years go through this shit. I watched you on YouTube with Benny Keys when Benny Keys was in his jacuzzi and he asked you if you ever been gay in prison or gay. And you said, yeah. Benny started smiling, rubbing his nipples. You think we're dumb, Andrew? I think you better pack up your bags and go somewhere else, boy. That's what I think. That's what I think. And from where I'm from, you start prying around in people's lives, that's one way to get your ass handed to a silver platter. This is a movie channel. Everything I do is acting. The crime is real. That's my opinion on the crime. Andrew, you streamed my video, Andrew. Am I going to strike you? No. That'll get me more people over here. So you can talk and make all the videos you want. I've showed my face for probably 5-8 years on this channel, singing songs and playing music. Get a grip, Andrew. Get a grip, boy. Get a grip. I am who I say I am, and you best get a grip. Yeah, you can't even voice your opinion on a case. Now they want to dissect it like I did something wrong, right? I made one video saying if the police are looking for a son and he's hiding his son deliberately, then he can be charged with evading and abetting someone they want to talk to. That's the law. Nothing made up about it. My opinion, you injected yourself in the case, seen an opportunity, whether it was to protect your kid or not, you saw money. That's my opinion, Andrew. You can say whatever. Yeah, I got no teeth. I was in an accident, Andrew. If that's all you got, you're going to bust my balls because I got no teeth. Go right ahead, Andrew. Go right ahead. You want to say I should have swallowed instead of whatever, dude. I've been there. You ain't doing nothing but pissing me off. That's all you're doing. Other than that, you ain't doing nothing. And you're pissing a lot of other people off, Andrew. Not only me. So I don't care what you do. You say whatever. I don't know you. Do I have a beef with you? No, I don't have no beef because I don't know you. That's it. You want to make all the videos about me and post it on your channel, Andrew? Go right ahead, dude. Go right ahead. Make your money, do whatever. Ain't bothering me. It ain't even a worry to me. But when you go ahead and try and make me out to be something I'm not, that you have no proof on, Andrew, you're pissed because I covered the Summer Wells case and I think the whole thing is a scam. The whole thing. An opportunity to grab money. And that's it. You lost focus, and all these other people lost focus of Summer Moon Wells years ago. And it's all about the Snapchat chitty chitty bang bangs and the wackle doodles. And for you saying, oh, you're the one that said that, Andrew. You don't even realize what you say on your channel. Do you even watch back what you say? You said you were into it. You said you had a pentagon tattoo. You said that. No one else, someone brings it up that you mentioned. And now you're pulling some kind of shit that you're going to write up paperwork on me. Do whatever you guys got to do. I never made my money off of kids or scamming or begging, e-begging on YouTube. I worked construction, made a living, and now I can't no more. So send your magic, do your witchery, make fun of me because I got no teeth and I'm 60 some years old, 50 some years old, broke down from construction and everything. Make fun of me because of that. Make fun of me of all this stuff on my pants, all this. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. That's fine. But you're going to get the same thing back. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I didn't get you in this predicament. You got yourself in the predicament, and your son got himself in the predicament, not me. The Summer Wells case got you in that predicament, Andrew. Not me. Not these other YouTubers that's seen through the bullshit. Right? Yeah. You can get mad all you want, dude. You can curse me. You can send your hitmen, your teams, your crazy men, all that. That's fine. On this channel, we act, and that's it. Am I a tough guy? No. That's the role they pay me to play. That's it, Andrew. You have already been Kramerized. You already fell for their scam, and you got yourself into something you shouldn't have gotten into. Don't listen to them people. Like I said, I don't make videos on you. I voice my opinion, a small segment, and I move on. I'm not buying the whole shit. You guys injected yourselves into the case. You guys knew the family before even the murders occurred or disappearance of the kid, and you got nothing. What we got, Andrew, is evidence. That's what we got. Of evidence of you doing a lot of stuff on videos, but then again, you probably deleted them, much like Ernie Shell deleted all of his channels. And Greeno in the Delphi case, who, well, he thought he was going to pick a fight with me, but he lost that because he deleted his whole effing channel and started over. So, Andrew, you know what? If you want to go this route with me, that's fine. I know a lot of big YouTubers are backing you, right? Ernie, Benny, Katie, all the, even the great AB, maybe even possibly the great Swami. But I would suggest you turn and walk away. Listen to the music, right? Turn and walk away. You don't have a beef here. You can make that beef if you want. That's fine. But then I'm gonna point out things about you and the case and certain things. Your son is an adult, and I didn't say anything bad about your son other than he injected himself into the case and might have said something that the police either didn't check out or the police want to question him on something. And Chris Harbaugh is not a cop. You're right. He's not. He's a YouTuber. You're right. But you're saying that you're so tough that even if the police wanted to talk to your son again, they can't. And he's hidden. And therefore, if he is wanted for questioning, therefore that makes you someone that knows where he is and evading and abetting. And I don't have to do anything, Andrew. The government will do it for me. I don't have to. I know you're not that dumb to know. You're not going to pull and switch and throw it off on me. You made yourself a suspect in the Summer Wells case. Your kid made himself a suspect in the Summer Wells case. You yourself are the one that talked about the transferring of kids, and we've been watching you, Andrew. Go somewhere else and try and pull your scam, dude. Is there anybody in chat that wants to say anything about this? Well, I'm furious. I just lost a couple family members. It don't matter of the situation. The situation is I said something, my opinion on the case, on my channel of what these people are. They're scammers. That's what they are. I've listened to Andrew threaten people for many years. He's not a movie channel. He ain't making movies. He wishes he was. He wishes he'd get a movie deal. That's probably what they're all holding out for, a TV show, the Hunter show, whatever. You ain't Johnny Kramer, kid. You ain't never going to be Johnny Kramer. And you ain't never going to be Johnny Kramer's YouTube movie music channel. And I know 600 and something views ain't much, Andrew, but I didn't have to pay for them. Do you understand, Andrew? I didn't have to pay for them. Them subs that are in my channel are subs that watched me for many years. I was on YouTube for 4 years without having one sub. I swam through the river of shit and the oceans of blood. And I popped out on the other side. For all I know, you could be related to me, kid. And if that's the case, look for a new job. Get yourself into the trades and earn a living, honest living. Quit hacking. Quit paying other people to hack. Quit ganging up on people and harassing them. You're going to get, we know the people that back you. We've been watching all of you for many years. We can see through the shit. I gave my opinion on the situation. If you watch my other videos where I did a small thing talking about other cases, but then talked about the Summer Wells case, you knew dang well what all the panda bear stuff is. Now you're coming out saying, it's just a panda bear. You know dang well that your whole channel was set up kitty stuff, colors, paintings, pandas, all this stuff, you made yourself a suspect. And I know it's just a panda bear, but in America, it's a sign of trafficking. And you know that. You know that yourself. You got no proof of nothing. Zero zilch. Any proof you folks do have, you have these other creators make it up for you. Fake documentation or documentation that's so old. If that's the only thing you got on me is something I did back in the 80s, stealing or robbing a place or whatever, go right ahead, Andrew. Look as much as you want. Good luck on finding me. Good luck on that. There's so many John Kramers. There's so many John R. Kramers. Andrew, I ain't even myself anymore. Do you understand that? I have reached that level where I'm not even me. I was so good at what I did, they stole my soul. Stole everything I had. Don't threaten me with this bull crap. You're going to do this and that, Andrew. You can do it. Do it. You'll be doing me a favor. You be doing me a favor. Kill me. Send your gangs. Make your videos. Whatever. Maybe I'll get some subs and views over here some more. Do I think you're all crazy? Yeah, I think you're all nuts. I think you're all crazy. You're all in it for the views, the subs, and the money. And the drugs. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But all I see in the Summer Wells case is a bunch of scamming. That's it. You got no content yourself. All your content is someone else's stuff. Talking about other people's stuff. I did see your work once. You posted a video where you were at work. Good. Don't come here chewing on cabbage. Don't come here looking for a bone. I don't swallow. I ain't gay. I got proof that you are. Videos of old Benny Keys rubbing his nipples and you and him talking for an hour while you were drinking beers back and forth, asking if each other were gay. Ernie or Benny was lit up like a Christmas tree, smiling, rubbing his own effing nipples. Don't come over here playing games with me. I don't go to your chat and do it. Don't come to my chat and do it. The Lord sent me a squirrel to calm me down. It's too dangerous for me to be on YouTube. I was on YouTube for 8 years or 4 years showing my face. Everybody knows exactly who I am. Try and pull out. He can't even show his face. My face is right there on the effing channel. That's me on the channel playing the guitar. I don't know. He's already said it on the video. Someone came over here and told me he was streaming me. So I backed out and pulled this channel up and he was streaming me. It was my video that I just did today, not July something. It was just done today. Yeah, could I strike him and shut him down? I could. Do I want to? No. Actually, the idiot don't even realize I tried to help him. If they were looking for your kid and your kid is perfectly innocent, let him talk to the police. I didn't say I was the police. You act like I want to talk to your kid. I don't want anything to do with your kid. I don't know him. Ain't my kid. I got enough effing kids I got to pay for, Andrew. I got enough kids already. I don't need other people's, especially other people's troubles. I don't care if your kid talks to me or not. I'm not a cop. Chris Hardball is different. He might not be a cop. I really don't care. I know this much. He's got pull within the courts. No, he ain't a cop. You're right. He ain't. I don't know what he is, whether he's FBI or not. I sub to his channel. I sub to a lot of police channels, Andrew, and crime channels. Police off the cuff. Many channels, Andrew. I don't. You're barking up the wrong tree. And there ain't nothing wrong with me having confidence in myself. I've been watching that channel for a long time. You got nothing. Zero zilch. Go somewhere else and try and scam people. You start making money off of me, I am going to hit you and strike your channel. I'm not here for you people to make money off of. Sorry. No, I'm sorry you had to see that, Miss Cyber Warrior or Mr. Cyber Warrior. Sorry you had to hear that. Oh, I already know. He said he knows Debbie. He knows all these people. And I'm like, that's great. So what you did was exactly the videos we made about you as your spies. You sent people in to get photos and information so you can try and blackmail people and use your black magic. I even get wind of this. And you know what? I think we're going to have serious trouble. And you know what? It don't bother me. It don't bother me. Death is part of life, and so is war. Let's see what Debbie's saying. Me too. Yeah, you were a paid member of his channel. And that's what he's saying. You're working for him. He's got people in his channel that are working for him, and you guys are all conspiracy to blackmail people and use photos and all kind. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Let me see. You know, we have been watching these people for a while. He knows you enough because they lay their lives. I don't know, Andrew. Or he knows you enough because they lay their life on YouTube. Yeah, well, they laid his whole thing in. What would I have done if Hunter was my kid? I don't know what you're talking about. Hunter who? Right? Until the police came knocking on the door, I wouldn't have said nothing to anybody. Zero. I definitely wouldn't have got on YouTube and talked about it at all. Period. Period. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that Andrew didn't have proper presentation with his lawyers. Because any good lawyer would have told you, shut your mouth and get off YouTube. Don't even talk. If you're on YouTube, don't even talk about it. Don't mention Hunter's name. Don't even mention Summerwell's name. Don't do nothing. But you were mispresented by a very bad lawyer, very bad teams. You put it out there. It's public domain. You can't get nobody for defamation. When you put all this information out, no one else, all these YouTubers, well, we're lying. Well, then there you go. You're lying. So what you did was lie to try and get people so you can sue for defamation because that's the racket in the United States. You can't go out and make a living. So you're going to sue and steal and do whatever to make your channel or your money. Well, you hit an empty well, Mr. Andrew's crew. Andrew Pandrew, whatever your name is. You changed it 4 times already on your channel. Your name has changed numerous times on your channel. What is going on, Andrew? If you're related to me, then come out and say you're related to me. And I'll do the best I can to help you. Which that's what I told you on my one channel was you shouldn't have said nothing. And if the police want to question your kid, you let them question your kid. That was because that was trying to save you from more legal actions. But you didn't want to listen. No, I don't get paid for any of this shit. I'm retired. Let them try and call anybody. Let them try and call and wreck my disability and everything. I'm hoping he tries that because I'm real good with disability and I talk to him all the time. They know exactly how much money I make and my conditions that I have. You people are now going to be charged with actually causing trouble at businesses, which there's a lot of these businesses that are getting together for people that are YouTubers and people are calling the jobs and causing commotion within the jobs and actually causing people's jobs. And that is grounds for defamation of character. See, you're breaking laws, Andrew. I'm not. I'm repeating what you already put out there. What everybody has been talking about on YouTube. I hit your buttons. I pushed your buttons. And now we got you. And you showed my content today. And I'm not going to strike you because I've showed other people's content, but I haven't made whole videos about it. Yeah, I don't get paid for any of this. I don't have any Snapchats. I don't have any accounts. I don't even have a cell phone. I don't make any money. Now, that's the thing. We've caught them opening accounts in my name and getting money. See, we're going to track down who these people are. But as I would tell you and the other people over there, it's obvious you haven't watched my channel because if you did, you would be getting yourself a grip. And that's a hint who I am. Get a grip. Look that record up, Andrew. A great band. Look them up. And I don't know why he says I can't show my face on YouTube. Well, it's too dangerous now. I'm under orders not to. But you can see exactly who I am. Check out my music videos. I've covered many songs. I had to take a lot of them down because I got copy struck. But and a lot of them copy strikes were fake copy strikes from people claiming they owned the music, but they really didn't. So you go right ahead and do all the investigation you want. Get all the lawyers you want and all the YouTubers you want, boy. My best advice, if you're any kind of relation to me, cousin, whatever, who knows, get out of the drama sector. If not, and you want to continue this further, we've been watching you for many years and all the AB, all these YouTube channels. Drama, crime, who got all wrapped up into it, all the madness, and they've been hacking, they've been doing. I ain't got no beef with AB. Right? No beef with AB. That's what's AB. That's what he does. And what you do is not what AB does. What you do, Andrew, is not anything other than you got yourself in a ringer. And your kid got himself into a ringer. And your kid was not even old enough to realize he was getting himself into a ringer. And you know what? What I think the government, well, I think the government knows exactly what's going on in the summer wildcapes. That's what I think. And I don't need to say no more other than that. If you're looking to make money off of me, Andrew, go somewhere else. I got no beef with you because I don't know you. All I said is you painting your nails, you got diagrams all over you, pentagons, all kinds of stuff. You're going acting like you're a tough guy and you're above the government and everything. We act on this channel. That's why it's called a movie music channel. I don't know what else to tell you folks. You can come at me if you want. I got nothing to lose. So I really don't give a crap. I really don't. People are like, he doesn't give a. I don't give a F. I really don't. I'm too old. I've invested too much money in this country. My family fought in too many wars. And I ain't got nothing to lose. Nothing. Everything has been taken from me already. My house, my property, my 2 race cars, my truck, my 2 Labradors, and my shed that I worked hard for. And the American pie took it from me because I was an idiot. And I ain't losing it again. Now you do whatever. That's up to you, dude. Right? You want to be tough, you want to go ahead and do all that stuff, go right ahead. That's fine. You're always acting tough, and that's what it is, acting. You should be telling your folks you're just acting. And act as tough as you want. I'm not the toughest guy in the world, and that's only because I got it beat into me that I wasn't the toughest guy. I used to be like Ernie Shell. Yeah, I've gotten many fights. Dude's bigger than me. Won some, and I got my ass stomped in some. Well, that's your decision, dude. I can't make your decisions for you. I don't want your kids. Quit telling people to keep their names, your kid's name out of their mouth or whatever like that. What the fuck you think you are, Will Smith? You should have never put your kid's name out there. You should have never let your underage kid even be on YouTube. You ain't coming at me with this bullshit. I see right around it, and we're prepared to do whatever we got to do. Like I said, Andrew, I'm too old and spent too much money in this country to lose it all. And that's a fact, Jack. I can guarantee you that. Make all the videos you want. Go right ahead. And I know your people are in my chat. You think I'm dumb? We know they come in my chat. We know they troll. We know they're mods or whatever. We're 20 steps ahead of you. 20 steps ahead of you, Andrew. What are you going to do? Show my giant penis? You going to show my giant penis? Like Ernie and them and claim it's theirs and show all these women and everything, all these women going crazy and everything. It's funny, my emails blown up ever since they found out it wasn't no Ernie Shells. Yeah. Ain't that some? Yeah. Seems like they owe me some money. We'll get that money one way or another, boy. All right, let me see what the chat is saying. I'm done acting. Cut. And that's how you act on a channel, Andrew. Am I a tough guy? No. Am I going to strike you? Am I going to make a bunch of videos? My content be nothing but Andrew? No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not into dudes, and I can make my own content. I don't need to be making other people's content. I don't need to be doing that. You can do whatever you want, dude. You can have the first hit. Right? Whatever you want to do. Kill me, call your gang buddies, your mafias, whoever. Call all them dudes. Call them. I don't care. To me, it's acting. I don't make money off of it because I'll make an honest living. Uh, I will be sending you 2 tickets to my new film festival that we're getting off the ground here soon. Once I get funding from the government, called You Too Can Chew on These Nuts. And that's going to be the new film festival that's coming out. Ernie's, they're all pissed, but we sent everybody their tickets. You'll get them soon. Because if you did, you would really take all their subs. Who? Me? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Nobody likes this channel. Nobody likes me. I've even been used, Andrew. There's nothing that you can do, Andrew. You can say all kinds of stuff, Andrew. I've never been gay. I don't know who you've been listening to, but if they're telling you I'm gay, you've been taken for a ride, buddy. Any kind of record coming out that says I'm wanted for all kinds, is a bunch of lies. It's all made up documentation. I'm surrounded by 3 police stations, Andrew. If I was wanted for something, believe me, they would have came here and got me. That's how stupid these people are. How desperate are they? I'll tell you how desperate are they. We caught them making fake documentation and fake warrants and showing them on their channels. Yeah. Fake documents. And if they weren't fake ones, they were using the old ones that happened from 20, 30 years ago of somebody that got caught smoking marijuana. Ooh, you're a druggie. You got caught in 1997 or 80 or something, smoking grass or whatever. And wait a minute, you stole the 12-pack of beer. Yeah, Andrew, it's a big difference from my sins and what you confessed on your channel. That you got paid to bring 19 people down. Is that human trafficking? I don't know. You ask yourself that. I don't know. I have no idea. You might want to ask yourself that. Is it any coincidence that you were friends with the family before all this happened? I don't. That's what you said, Andrew, not me. I didn't. These are all things you want to come at me thinking, well, he's poor. We'll be able to sue him and take his channel and get his subs and all this and that, and get money from him because he's Johnny Kramer, the music movie channel. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm poor, Andrew. I had to survive. I had to pay for my own way. I still got to send all these kids Christmas cards and birthday cards, and I don't want your kid. I got 900 and some kids. I'm broke. I don't want your kids. No, I do want to go after these people that are witches and demons and warlocks. That's what I believe, Andrew. Why? Because my God Almighty, King of Kings, wrote it, spoke it. So I believe in evil people. That's what I believe in. I believe the devil has harvested and hijacked America. I believe we are ready to go through great extremes to take this country back. I don't know what to tell you. Johnny had too many kids. Yeah, I got too many kids already, Debbie. Please don't get them started. They're trying to off their kids on me. I got 18 ATS news coming in. That's a 37-year-old woman. She's claiming, you're my dad. Well, it's possible. Let me see a photo of your mother, and maybe we'll be able to figure this out. Nothing. Not a zero. They just keep coming. The kids just coming. They're trying to get rid of their kids. Look at the squirrels come. The good Lord has sent us a squirrel. All glory to God. I might have to call Homeland. No, cyber warrior. They're scaring me. He is a real killer. He's a real killer, violent, very bad. Ernie Shell was scared of him. Ernie Shell just said he's a sicko. He's crazy. So I can't. There's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do, Debbie, is try and save Andrew. And I think that's why he's doing what he's doing, because he knows uh, he's using that black magic. That's the only way. There's no way he would have been able to beat Ernie Shell one face to face. No way. Had to be the magic. It's the only thing we can think of. And can I get a confirmation on that, Lord? In Jesus' name? I don't know. That's the only way I can think of it. Now, Debbie, I might as well just bow down to him right now. I might as well bow down to him right now because they do know black magic and they do know they pry into people's lives, private lives or whatever. They call and act like they're police, but they're really not police. They call and act like they're doctors, but they're really not doctors. We also caught a couple people doing that. Remember old Frank? Right? The crazy Dutchman? He was doing that kind of stuff. Well, who was doing that? Ernie Shell. Right? Claiming he worked for these businesses, these companies. Yeah, it all came back and bit him in the butt. Go ahead, Andrew. I want to thank the good Lord, King of Kings. All glory goes to God. And this is going to be hilarious. This is going to be hilarious. They're going to do it to themselves, just like they did to the Summer Wells case. They did it to themselves, and now they're looking to try and blame anybody they can other than themselves. We know he's a gang member. We know he's club, whatever, mafia, whatever. We know that, Andrew. You're a tough guy. You got many. There's power in numbers, and you got many people. Many gangs looking for me. Many hits out on me. I know that. The government knows that. We're afraid. We're gonna have to go into witness protection. I think so. I think we're gonna. I heard there was they got a biker club looking for me too. I guess they got a biker club. I do believe it's them guys. Them are the guys. They're using magic and evil, black magic, warlock, whatever. But we're here. Trump's here. We're ready to take them on. Our military's here. God bless America. Make all the videos you want there, Andrew. We're watching. You can change the name on your channel as much as you like. You can start up as many channels as you like. You're free to do whatever. But what you're not free to do, which other people are going to find out, that some of these people are going to be charged with crimes of evading and abetting fugitives or people that are wanted for questioning. You do your history. Maybe you should ask that smart guy, AB. Maybe you should ask Benny Keys. These are smart guys, geniuses. Ask them what you should do. All right, folks, I've had enough playing their games. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie channel. I can do this all day act. I know you guys really are killers and tough guys. I'm not. We're just acting. That's what YouTube, we signed that contract for. I don't know what to tell you. You broke your contract. You broke your contract, Andrew. I'm sorry. All right, folks. I'll be back here shortly. I got to finish doing my dishes. I'll be back here. This is hilarious. This is going to be fun. Deb, what do you think we should do? Should we hide now? I'm thinking I'm going to shut the channel down and hide. He really is a killer. Even Ernie Shell was afraid of him. Said he was crazy. You don't want nothing to do with him. I'm shutting down the channel. We're going to move. Maybe Canada will take us. Debbie, maybe Canada will take us. Maybe Germany. I'm not sure. But we got to get out of here because they're trying to kill us. I'm going to have to call a FBI or something, get some security down here, Deb. Cyber Warrior, is there anything we should do? Should we move out now? Cyber Warrior, should we try and get government protection now? YouTube's very mad because I'm suing them for that because I used my real name in the contract. It said if you use your real name, that YouTube is supposed to be protecting you. And Trump was like, didn't you guys protect them? No, they didn't. I am who I say I am, you idiots. And now they're all going, what that? Yeah, this seems YouTube owes me some money because they breached their contract. All right, I will be back. God bless you all. This is all great. Yeah, we should. Yeah, I got to get out of this country. No, he's crazy. They all said he's nuts. Andrew Hiltz is a crazy man. Killed many people, trafficked many Hispanicans or whatever they are. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I don't know if it's true, Andrew, but I can't take that chance. I'm going to have to get me and my family out of this country. Cyber Warrior, what should we do? Cyber Warrior is saying also we should leave the country. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking we should get out of here too, Cyber Warrior, because that dude is too tough. I've been watching this channel for many years. I've seen him slaughter baby goats and all kinds of stuff, do all kinds of crazy stuff. I have no idea what he's capable of. I'm just a little 58-year-old retired mental construction worker that's been working his whole life for pennies and now is broke down and has a disability, and now they want to come for me. So I may have to move out of the country. We're all going to have to go. I can't. I'm not serious. He will kill us all. He will kill us all with his magic. He's got powers. I don't have powers. I got Jesus. I got God, but I don't have these kind of powers that these people possess on earth. Demonic. I don't want. We're leaving. No, I'm shutting down, Debbie. I'm shutting the channel down. I'm out of here. This is too. Cyber Warrior, what do you think? No, I got to ask somebody I can trust because you came from his channel. No, he said on his live today, Debbie, that he has people from my channel over there in his channel, or his channel have capabilities of getting into my channel. Well, that I guess so. We've been infiltrated from inside. This is horrible. You drew first blood, Andrew. You drew first blood, not God. You. I know, it's crazy. People are tired of listening. Did you see the people in his chat? We're sick of listening to Johnny Kramer. We'll do something about it, punk. God, I wish I was in my 30s again. I wish I was in my 30s again and in good shape again. Oh, you're pissed because I ate a dude's eyeball. Everybody found out I ate his eyeball and they got mad. Hell, you're a monster. You think I was going to let him eat mine? Are you people crazy? War is war. And that's it. That's right. I did some time in the nut hut for eating his eyeballs out. What are you going to do about it? Trained by the best of them. What are you going to do about it? Ask Ernie Shell. He knows. I got to enough of this child shit. Andrew, I don't care about your life. I don't care what you've done. All we've done is answer or spewed back to YouTube all the stuff we heard. I can give two craps if you're wanted for anything. I don't care. I don't judge people. I don't give a crap if you're wanted or what kind of record you have. This is a movie music channel. I don't care what you're wanted for. It's none of my business. I don't care that Ernie Shell said you're completely crazy, sicko. I don't care. It's none of my business. You can do whatever you want, but I got things to do. I can't play this high school game drama crap anymore. I'm done acting for now. I got chores to do around here. I'll be back later. Make all the videos you guys want or whatever. Make up the fake documentation, the photos. I am going to let you know there's a good chance they do have my giant penis photo from back in the day. That was all over the place. So there's a good chance they do have that photo. But if you think I'm going to be worried about you showing my giant Johnson, yeah, that I'm not worried about it. I mean, I probably could sue you for trying to show my nude photos, but all you're going to do is get more women over here going crazy. So go ahead and show them. I don't give a crap. But there's repercussions. But if that's the only thing you got is me, a penis photo of me when I was back in the day, then go right ahead. It was huge, wasn't it? It's no wonder you guys got it. Bunch of Fruit Loops. What does that tell you when these guys are looking at my foot? How many times have we caught these guys using women's faces trying to lure us men? Yeah, we'll be breaking into that case too, and many others that we've been going through, and Black Ops, and been tracking many of these people. You would be shocked of how many accounts these people have and what they really have been doing. But I'll leave that up to President Trump to let you folks know. I'll be back later. I got chores to do. And no, I don't judge. I don't care. I don't care what you people did, unless you killed people, unless you raped people and trafficked it. Then I have a say in it. But I'm not judging you because you're into kitty stuff. That's not my job to judge you. And that's what you people made the mistake of, was judging people. I haven't judged any of these people. I say something, but that's just YouTube. Do I know any of these people? I always say that. No. Am I judging them for their crimes or whatever? Not really. We're just making content saying stupid stuff. If I really cared about what they did and everything, I'd be hunting them down and killing them myself. Right? Probably. But I'm not. So I really don't care. I'll be back. I want to thank Cyber Warrior, Debbie Fox, and all the greats. And now let's watch his channel. I'm not going to, but I'll have people watch it. And we'll see really what he pulls up. I'll let you know if it's true or not. I'll let you know if it's true or not. Or if it's made up. And if you think fake documents can't be made up, I'll make them up right in front of your faces. And I'll show you what forgery is and how it's done and how to print money. Yeah, I used to work at a print shop. Can documents be forged? You bet your ass. Can money and everything? You bet your ass. What can't be faked in this country is disability. You ain't getting disability unless you have a mental disability in this country or a physical disability. And they ran me through the ringer. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Andrew, I have a disability. I am an idiot, a real life one. There you go. I'll be back later. I got some dishes to finish doing and some stuff around here. Debbie, look at how beautiful my flowers are growing. My tomatoes are turning colors. My tomatoes that I planted are starting to turn color. God bless you all. You can attack me with your magic and evil, but as God is my witness, hell is about to open in America. In Jesus' name, amen, I pray. Return to sender, Lord. Their witchery, sorcery, demonic demon spells, sicknesses, madness, and venereal diseases. Amen. You folks have a great day, and we'll be watching. Thank you, Cyber Warrior. I take pride in the flowers and the plants and the vegetables.